You're a disruptive cockroach, and that's the way it will always be. Nobody cares about your SpongeBobby, milk toasty, special diet little romper room world. Fuck you, Lincoln Log. I don't care about the computers and fucking my micro dicky. Eddie Murphy was a god when I was young, and he remains to be. He should have been a soul singer. It's really sad to look back at Eddie Murphy. The first thing I would have done is put him in a studio and been like, I'll try to write the hits, or I'll assemble a massive Hitsville, Motown, rhythm and blues, soul. I'll do my best catalog by using the greats. I need that voice. I need that Eddie Murphy voice. That Thurgood Stubbs voice. That nutty professor, just nuts on your best little white bread little girl. Soul nuts. That chubby rain swagger. That delirious. You know what I mean? That Eddie Murphy. He's a god. It's the only thing that endures is Eddie Murphy. Never mind music. Music would just be a pastime for him. If somebody had the right shit for him to sing back then and the right and the right tunes. Eddie Murphy was born too late, but he made up for it. And he also went crazy who's the bitch who did That Darn Cat in The Parent Trap? He went full on Haley Mills. That was a big deal back then. It wasn't a problem for Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was so diverse, such a vocal talent, endowed with hysterical humor. Just knee slap, punch wall, tears in your eyes, just cry. Eddie Murphy. I wonder what kind of pain Eddie Murphy's got. What his world is like. If there's any pain, and because just like Charlie Chaplin, Jackie Gleason, and people, the greats before him, Richard Pryor, all of them, the whole fucking lineage, all of them, they all died. Even in silent movies, they were physical actors. They threw themselves on the floor. They drank beyond. Jackie Gleason made Jim Morrison look like a choir boy when he was drinking scotch, that Irish. And Jackie was never late. Jackie was always on time. Blowing hot alcohol fumes into perfect little pussy Audrey Meadows' face. Irish. Scotch drinking. What kind of pain did Eddie have? Hysterical. Just like Charlie Chaplin, these people have... Most like John Belushi, you name them, your favorite. Eddie's got that. Eddie doesn't talk about his pain. Neither did Richard Pryor. Touched on it, but there's got to be great pain behind that. I'm watching The Projects. It's claymation and it's computer art from 25 years ago. It still stands up. That's not why I was viewing it. I was watching it because I wanted to go back to the year 2000. And so I watched it, and I watched the first season, and it was just, oh my God, this is good. And trippy and surreal, and it just reminded me, this was the last times I took acid. Because when you watch the PJs, The Projects, Eddie Murphy, that claymation, and you feel like you're tripping. It looks like mescaline. And as the seasons went on, Thurgood got a blues band. I'm like, what? I didn't know that. I look back, the industry's been talking to me for 35 years. They scrape the bottom of the barrel, but they do it well. But the Thurgood's wife looks like the hot chick next door, doesn't she? She reminds me of that, the hot E-cup titty black girl next door. Little short girl, long hair, beautiful. That looks like Thurgood's wife. She's got that same face. It's like, you are just a black pearl. That's what it reminds me of, looking at that girl when she's sitting in her car playing with her phone. Oh my God. I'm Thurgood's fucking wife. But my bitch, if I had to pick a bitch in that show, it would be the Haiti lady. The Haitian lady. with the blue eyes and blue eyeshadow. That's my bitch. Oh, and impregnate that Haitian pussy. That's the end. Little voodoo girl, flushing goats' heads down her toilet. The Haitian lady. She probably smells like good African oils. And killing roosters in the yard, doing little spells. I gotta protect my man. I'll be her little Caucasian boy in the house. She's doing rituals in the yard, little African possession dances. Fuck yeah, dude, tribal bitch. Look at that show, the PJs. I want to fuck the Haitian lady with that sneer on. She's got that sneer, that punk rock sneer. But I will fuck you in your head wrap, you little Haitian bitch. Yeah, fucking voodoo. I will literally fucking sacrifice a chicken right there and drink the fucking blood. That was a good show. It's a timepiece because you look at it and like, where was I? What was I doing? Oh yeah, little Cow was just born, running around. I'm getting ready to move out of the projects. And that was on TV, 6, 10, 13, Channel 23. And it's like, yeah, that was the best show ever. Fighting cockroaches, living in the projects. We need a new front door. That kind of shit. Waiting for the heat to come on. That was like episode 3 in season 1. That shit brought me back to the days of HUD House and government housing. All the people were like, we need the heat on. It's like, I'm the superintendent. I can't turn that shit on until November 20th. You know? That's when we'll turn the heat on. We could celebrate. It's like when your stamps come on and are expedited. It's the first of the month, y'all. Heat comes on in November. Nobody fucks with your door, but you always need a good front door because there's people trying. It just brought me back to that shit. Living next to the voodoo store, the Living Image. It was right down. It was 3 stores down from me. It was a voodoo store. It was an African store. They sold shit for Santeria. They sold oils. They used to drag 10 in there. Be like, I don't like the way this stuff smells, Aaron. I'm like, just pay attention. We're getting culture here. But fucking Eddie Murphy. I don't know how high, when we look back, we can look back on Eddie fucking Murphy. He should have done music. Like, My Girl Likes to Party All the Time is not a good representation of what Eddie can do. If you watch the PJs and you listen to him imitate James Brown or imitate, and you're like, he had a good, I don't know if he still got it, but he had a good voice. I would have done that with him. It brings me back to sitting with my girl. We loved Eddie Murphy. And when the Nutty Professor and the Clumps and all that shit came out, it eventually came to, I had DVR because I insisted on it. I was a porno addict, so I needed my DVR. And then, I like to cruise through Showtime and just pick up B movies and look for titty on that. And then you'd see Eddie Murphy, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? And you'd watch it again and you'd think, he did it again. This shit's hysterical. I want to know what kind of paint. I want to know Eddie Murphy. I want to fucking party with him for real. Whatever he does, parties, whatever his idea of partying is, I want to sit down with him and just, I'll prepare as many questions as I can and just sit down with Eddie Murphy, the great, and just, I would love to do that and just talk to Eddie Murphy and be like, and try to compose myself, but at the same time, just, you were the funniest motherfucker alive. I mean, I could be on the verge of suicide, and if you put Delirious on, it would change my attitude. I fucking love Eddie Murphy.